Round 2. What up? What up? It's your dude, Gigwise here, aka Tim, T-I to the M. Anybody ever wonders why I started with dude? Because I got tired of hearing everybody saying, it's your boy here at whatever channel in their name. It's your boy.
Turn right, and then turn right.
So, I'm your dude, not your boy. It's your dude.
Turn right, and then turn left.
10 right, and then 10 left. You gotta love the British version because you don't hear any street names, do you? What up, what up? Night Watcher, you made it to round 2.
Turn left.
It's your boy. No, that's why that used to bugs me when people say that on other channels. It's your boy. It's your boy. So yeah. And I don't like saying it's your man. It's your dude. Going to get a big cookie order. Big enough they had to split it with another driver, but it's not really big enough they had to split it with another driver. I could have done it.
Turn right.
It's got to be a really, really, really big order for me not to be able to do the whole thing. Come on, come on. Let's go. It's overcast again, which means I don't have to deal with the damn sun heating me up. I gotta finish taking my trash.
Half a mile, turn right.
Gotta finish taking my trash out when I get home. The crap I'm throwing away out of the fridge, I throw that in there last. Sometimes I wait until the morning. I can't. I don't want to wait. I don't know when my trash company's ever gonna come. Could be early. Could be. I've seen them there as late as 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. It used to be steady right around 10 o'clock. Now sometimes it's 8:30, 9 o'clock. Sometimes it's right at 10. Sometimes it's 11, 11:30, quarter to 11, 1 o'clock. So I don't try and beat them. Last week I did. I didn't put it out until the morning on Thursday. Because I was heading to bed and I'm like, the trash, you know what, I'll do it in the morning. And they didn't come till like noon. I rushed out there real early. I thought you were going to be done by like 2:20 or something. Dang, that dude's still up here making cheesesteaks. I'm heading down to the city, Tower Grove South neighborhood, South Grand, Hot Box Cookies. I only got one for tomorrow. It's not terrible. It's not the best, though. Golly, look at all those politician signs. Come on. Big ones. Ford F-150 come flying up on me. It's a red light down here. Do 80, buddy. Oh yeah, he just flew by me. To get to the same red light that we're both going to be stopped at. Cracks me up. I just passed the truck that come flying up on my ass and then flew by me. Let's see, my pickup time is 6:40 on this. It says I'm going to get down there at 6:07. I kind of wanted to get down earlier than I normally would, because parking is an absolute pain in the rear down here. And I don't want to have to park across. A lot of times I park across the street, because I can often find a parking spot over there quicker. But this size of order, I don't want to do that. I don't know how they're going to have it packaged. I don't know if it's going to be in them stupid round plastic containers that don't fit right or stack right, because they slide real easy, because they do have those, or if they're going to put it in boxes. Hell, that truck's behind me again, right up on my rear. Sorry, bub, can't go any faster than the car's ahead of me. Yeah, I went in that, it's called, I think it's called Pet and Fish Supply, but it's just fish stuff. Lots and lots of fish tanks, though. Like with fish in them, to buy. And plants. The plants didn't look that healthy to me. These fish are kind of pricey, too. I got my fish at Petco. I think was it PetSmart? Petco? I had one of them. They're the most inexpensive there versus the other one, whether it was PetSmart or there goes that truck again, past me again. Y'all can tell by my videos how long I've had the fish. They're all 10 of them are still alive. So they're perfectly fine with the most inexpensive place I went. He did have some pretty cool fish there, though. They said it's been there like a year. Well, when I went on Google Street View, there's where he's located. It's vacant. There's not even a sign up on top, up at the top where his sign is. And he said he's been there about a year. Oh, there's a place next to it. Asian Corner. I went in and grabbed a menu. It's a Thai and Asian restaurant. I said I hadn't noticed that, so I came in. I just need to get a menu in case I want to swing by and order. I know what you got. He said, yeah, they've been there a minute. They've been there like 10 years. I said, man, all I do is drive by. You know the traffic out there on that road. I don't have time to look off the road. But hell, I probably drove by there 100 times and didn't notice that fish and pet supply sign until last week. Okay, the chat didn't go too much further. I never see the orders on the open board. I mean, there was one earlier. It was only $20, so that's what I'm going to see on the open board here. I'm not ever going to see a good order. Okay, I don't know if they sent me one or two at the 2 o'clock offers, but I only remember one. It wasn't good. Under-tipped, of course. It was right at $20. Oh, that guy that does the auto parts. I found out how to get his list of parts. It's 150 different proven parts that have a good, great sell-through rate on eBay. It's $20 for the list, and I'm probably going to buy it. It just now got, the link got sent to me, so I got it pulled up on the computer when I get home. Did I turn? Yeah, I turned my light on. My porch light. This should take me down Highway 44 to South Grand.
0.6 of a mile.
Point 6 of a mile. Turn left onto what? Haha, she doesn't tell us. And she also doesn't tell us 3 damn times. I drank some Coca-Cola earlier. I thought that'd give me a little caffeine kick. I was tired earlier though. There's caffeine in my tea. Damn, that's cold. I've had it in my fridge for 5 hours. Yeah, it's not like rain looking clouds, but it's so, like overcast. I like it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I try so hard. You gonna get back in your lane, bub?
Turn left.
You're just gonna cut in front of me. My buddy Tom's birthday today, which sucks because that means it's 2 months till my birthday. He's really old. He's 2 months older than me. First time in years I wished him a happy birthday on the Facebook, and instead of calling him an old fart or an old turd or something to do with being old, I called him a young lad. Happy birthday, young lad. I don't know if y'all noticed my thumbnails. They're not the same thumbnail. I changed them. I guess this isn't the same one I used earlier today. This one, the actual color of the words, the main words at the top are different color. Then it says dinner time deliveries instead of lunchtime. But there's an old school lunchbox in the bottom right hand corner. I'll keep changing that. I'm literally having Nano Banana create a whole new thumbnail every time. On there now? Oh, the Munsters. I got the Munsters old school tin lunchbox. I had Hong Kong Fooey earlier today. I think I did I did Johnny Quest yesterday on the first one or the second one. I don't know. I've done Planet of the Apes, Land of the Lost, the Hulk. There's a ton of them out there. Eventually I'll go through all the old school lunch boxes and I'll have all these different thumbnails that I don't have to make them anymore. I'll just use an older one. Just swapping them out. And they're all in my phone. Every last one of them. That's a pain because when I download it from Nano Banana, I gotta upload it to Pixlr, turn it into a JPG instead of a PNG file because those are too big and YouTube won't let you use them. Then I have to send it to myself on Messenger and then download it open Messenger on this phone, download the image, then text it via phone number to that phone. Yep, she's going to tell me to get off South Grand in 10 miles. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass. I don't have Messenger on this phone. That would cut the text step out of the way if I did, but if I have it on both phones, they both make that notification sound at the same time, or close. I had egg rolls. I made egg rolls. I had Asian in my head. I'm like, oh wait, I just got those egg rolls from Aldi yesterday. Is that yet? 2 days ago? 2 days ago? Whenever I went to Aldi. 2 days ago. I've got some fresh salmon I've got to cook. I totally forgot about it. So I was just walking out the door. I'm like, oh, I got that salmon. Usually right next to the Italian sausage and stuff like that over in the meat department. It's fresh, never frozen. And Walmart carries something very similar to it. But I got it at Walmart one time. It wasn't as good. Supposedly about the same exact thing, but it tasted different. It was not as good. Boat 8-4. Wow, looking at something up on the bridge. Hopefully I sleep better tonight. Well, I don't think I slept bad after I got to sleep. I was just getting to sleep. That's why I'm dragging ass now. That's what I said, bunny bread. Oh gosh, I hope they have these in boxes. I'm pretty sure they probably don't though. I'm hoping they have it ready too. I'll be going in early. Probably like 10 minutes early. Oh, wake up. Should have drank another Rockstar.
Hazard reported ahead.
I kind of like those 12-ounce Rockstars over like a 16-ounce or 20-ounce Monster, whatever size those big cans are. You don't have to pee as quick. The Hazard is still there. It's been there for days. Come on. I can't get to this pickup quick enough, it'll wake me back up. Do your thing, caffeine, wake me up. God, these bouncy ass roads. 9 minutes out. I still seeing 607's my ETA. I'll be 33 minutes early. That's fine. Oh. The Gigwise. Falling asleep, wizard. This car that's merged on the highway, they merged in real slow, which made me have to slow down, and then they took off. They slow me down and take off. Hampton in 3 miles. I'm not going to Hampton. What am I thinking? I'm going to Grand. Force a habit. Oh, wake up. Window back down a little bit. Noise. I'm like really tired. Well, some of you know driving knocks me out like can knock me out like a tranquilizer. It's not always just road trips. It's right around town it'll do it to me sometimes, like it's trying to right now. O'Reilly Auto Parts, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if this is $1,500 worth of cookies or $3,000 since they split it. Sometimes it's half the total, sometimes it's the whole total. I definitely want to beat the other driver there. Definitely want to beat her there. The only driver that's ever beat me to a pickup when we were doing a split. Alright, get off this highway. That'll wake me back up. It's something to do with the highway. Driving on the highway knocks me out. Did it rain down here? Road's awfully wet at the right when you get on the off ramp.
Turn right.
That's why I wish it. I want to get my phone higher because there's also things. If it's higher, I can show you on the road. No shit. Don't be shy, everybody. Chitty chat chat. I want to see a bunch of chatty Cathys. So much I can't keep up with chat. I don't even know if I'll try and find out. I can guarantee it's not too many cookies that it needed 2 drivers. The cookies aren't exactly cheap, especially if it's a crumble cookie order. I picked up I want to say it was like an $800 crumble cookie order one time. It was one catering bag. One. And they always claim the customer requested it. That I have half a mind to ask the customer, did you request 2 drivers by chance? But it's not even worth the trouble. Everybody blames somebody else. Nobody takes accountability when it comes to 2 drivers being assigned to an order. This is a Compton Heights neighborhood here. The big houses in there. I've said it on here before. The last one I saw for sale was a couple years ago, but it was like an 8-bedroom, 8-bath house for $1.2 million. Probably built 100 plus years ago. A lot of them have like old carriage houses in the back where they've been here since horse and buggy. Now this was a Jack in the Box. It is still open. This Jack in the Box is still open. When I first moved over to this neighborhood, it took me a little while, but I found out there was a Jack in the Box right here. It's like a couple minutes from where I lived. I'm like, all right. I went in there, and it was good. Well, I didn't go in there. I went through the drive-thru and grabbed something and took it home, and it was damn good. And I just passed the best Domino's around down here. What did they do with the roads here? They have it restriped, and apparently this lane turns into, I gotta get over. But yeah, that Jack in the Box was really good. I tried it again like a week later, and it was horrible. So over like 8 years, I ate there like 4 times. Well, I got food from there like 4 times. And it was good like every other time. The first time, next time bad, next time good, That Domino's kind of the same way. It depended on if they had their A-team working or not. But when they had the A-team on duty at the Domino's, man, it was some pretty good Domino's. Really, really good. And it looks like I got my spot. Hell yes.
You have reached your destination.
The best parking spot you can get here. Right in front of their door. You can't get a better spot. In fact, there's room for 2 cars. Yeah, in this or by truck. I'm watching my mirror, my camera. In my van or my truck, I like gotta wait for traffic to get by before I can open my door. When I had that little Nissan, I pull up here. It's any of these restaurants, it's the same way. Swing the door wide open and it's still not out far enough to worry about traffic. No, I can't do that. Now, if it was me by myself doing it, probably. But when I'm doing splits, I don't, because that really big. Thought I smelled antifreeze. That the best paying order I ever did, the 150 box lunches from Chicken Salad Chick. I filmed that. I took it in with me, but I had to pause it out because I couldn't film and pack everything up at the same time. It was a big order. I do have a lot of traffic. I do have a new GoPro mount that goes around my neck. The GoPro will go right here. I just got that. I'm going to test that out soon. But that won't be for live streaming. Yeah, I do. I do U-turn, unfortunately. But I'm not going to talk about it on here. Just in case prying eyes are watching. There's an urgent care here now. I thought there was like a restaurant there before, and it went out of business. And I figured another restaurant would go in, and a stupid urgent care went in. FedEx is still here. I don't remember AT&T being here. Qdoba's still on the corner. Oh, I can turn the GPS off because I am here 31 minutes early. Yeah, I've often had to park across the street because you can't get over here. I figured there'd be a lot more foot traffic. I figured all these spots would be taken because the break in the weather. It's not as hot as it has been. And with the overcast, the sun's not coming through. It's actually way better than it has been. Hope I didn't back up too close to that curb. I may have to get out and look. My buddy Larry and his wife work at the gas station right down here in the daytimes. I try and swing by when I get down this way, but I haven't been getting down this way for quite a while. Too late now because I usually leave at 3. 29-minute warning. It always goes off and I look down and it's 29 minutes till pickup time. It's supposed to be a 30-minute. Oh, what did they put over there? I cannot tell. It was Naven's Barbecue. And I did some catering out of there. I like barbecue orders because barbecue's expensive. So the food total's high, which means the tips are usually higher on those. I don't know what the other driver drives either. You know, on I think it's on Zifty. If like I got here and loaded this whole order and took off before the other driver gets here, that driver gets cut out of it, and I get to do it all. I'm not on Zifty though. But I know somebody that is, and I saw her at Uncle Julio's on Cinco de Mayo, and she had a triple split on Zifty. That 3 drivers and this one driver, and I don't like her. I know her from Delivered. I've had to do splits with her. I don't like her. She doesn't have equipment. She's always yapping on the phone while it's time to work. God damn, you got close to me. She's got the Bluetooth thing, and she's always talking on the phone. She doesn't show up to work. But she got there before anybody and was trying to get that whole order and cut the other 2 out. And Ellen's like, oh, no, no, no. And then the third driver got there. I don't know what Zifty does for drivers showing up too early for a pickup. I've had these hot box cookies. They're not too bad. I've had them free, and then my buddy Gene bought me a cookie one day when we ate down at Steve's Hot Dogs. If you've ever heard of the band The Urge, back in the 90s, kind of ska punk type band, with a little mix of reggae in there. They're a local St. Louis band, but they got world fame when they were really popular. Steve Ewing's the lead singer for the band, and that's who owns Steve's Hot Dogs right down the sidewalk here. He's got multiple locations now. He had it back in the neighborhood over here at one point and was about to close the doors on it. He couldn't get that, it wouldn't get that busy. And he put it out on Facebook that they were going to be closing for good. And that saved him. It got him busier than ever. And busy enough to where he got a better location over here right on South Grand along with all these other restaurants. He's right next to, I think, Pendrino's Mexican restaurant. Padrinos. Pendino's. No, Pendino's was an Italian place years ago out in South County. I knew people that worked there. I don't know if I ever ate there, but I did know people that worked there. I think it's Padrino's. Then I got a place called, I think it's Crazy Margaritas. I've done Uber, but I've never done catering out of there. Another place up here on there, I can't remember them. It's kind of hippie vegetarian place, but the tips were good out of there on Uber Eats. Never did catering. Yeah, I was just talking with Pedro when he was on here yesterday or the day before. Yeah, probably yesterday because of this strip. You'll never see an Uber Eats order out of this damn hot box cookies. It's like they only use DoorDash. All the restaurants here, it's only a handful that I ever saw orders from on Uber Eats on this stretch here, which sucked because I lived real close to here. There's a Ethiopian place I picked up from once. Down here is further down on the left, and somebody had already picked up the order and took it and didn't and canceled it, stole the order. And I explained to him what's going to happen. They're out the money for the food because the driver stole it. Your customer's going to be mad because they're still hungry and not getting their food, and you're going to be out. It's the restaurant's going to pay. I go, so we can either leave it like that, or you can make the order again, and everybody will be happy, and you're just out a little on food cost. He said, "You give me 4 minutes." I think he was Ethiopian. He had an accent, and that was one of the first times I got somebody to refire an order that another driver stole. Taco Bell was another one I got to do it. Only because this one lady was working there. If it wasn't for her, it wouldn't have got remade. What in the hell does she have? That does not look like it came from Hot Box Cookies. It's a female Indian driver. She threw a bag of food in the trunk, no hot bag, and the drinks in a bag that she took up front. But I don't know what's over here. I think there's a place around the corner, like behind Hot Box Cookies, but facing the side street. Because Hot Box doesn't have that cup, and the packaging didn't look like Hot Box. No, she ain't taking my order. She just had one little bag, and it wasn't from Hot Box. I don't know if Hot Box is like nationwide or if it's just here in St. Louis. There's a handful of them, not many. I know there's one in the Central West End, this one, and I know there's at least a third one somewhere. I don't know where, though. They've got parking meters here, but I don't know how to use it. Oh, there's the thing. You're supposed to go up to it to pay for the meter. A lot of Indian drivers here. I don't know if that's just in this area or if it's all over the place. All the since they opened the borders wide up. It's about the time that it all started. I started seeing all the Indian drivers. Well, that's a Zifty thing, though. Zifty allows that. I didn't know that until Cinco de Mayo. Ellen was not happy. And yeah, the first time I had a split with that lady, I didn't even know. I didn't even know it was a split order. And she had no bags, no nothing. See, that's the thing that I don't like. If I gotta do a split, cookies it won't matter. But like for the hot food and stuff, I'm properly equipped. I expect the other driver to be properly equipped too, and not just be properly equipped, but actually use the equipment. Not just have it and not use it. That girl does have a broken down, like a wagon that's pretty beat up. But I've never seen her with any bags, and I've seen her on other deliveries picking up. She gets big orders also, and she doesn't. Well, the response rate matters now. Back then, I guess it didn't matter so much, because she said she hardly ever even had the app on. Well, if you don't have the app on, they'll still send you an order, and you just don't know that you had an order sent to you, because that order, it was a Chevy's order I had to split with her, and she just happened to turn it on for a couple minutes and got that order. What's up, busy lady? I'm selfish, but I'm not. If I have a split, I have a split. I'm not going to try and screw the other driver unless that driver's running late and it's getting past the pickup time. Then I'm going to load the whole thing up and leave. I would do that. You can't get there. Hang on. Jesus. Holy shit. That was loud. Yeah, if the second driver's running late and it's past pickup time, and I've already got my half of the order loaded, I'm gonna load the other half and go. Because it doesn't take me long to load it up. And y'all know I got the room. 19 minutes till pickup time. This other driver usually throws up pretty early. I think she does 52, and she's probably one of those that would show up early and take the whole order and screw the other driver. Yeah, it was like 20 minutes before their pickup time, Ellen said on that order, if I recall, that girl was there trying to load the whole order up. She literally was trying to beat both drivers there. What's that, a change here? That was an ambulance. Paramedics. Cross truck with Texas plates. Truck with no plates. Yeah, there's a hospital behind me about probably a mile and a half, 2 miles down the road. Oh, another Indian driver. Different one. They're all different. Where's he picking up from? I saw the DoorDash app. Well, now he's making a phone call. I saw him looking at. I could see the DoorDash app. He's like about 3 car spaces ahead of me, and then he did something, and then the phone's up on his ear now. I told you those Indians are always talking on the phone. Sometimes they have a second phone and a work phone, but they're always talking on a phone when they're picking up orders. I don't, like 9 times out of 10, they're on the phone talking to somebody in Bindi or whatever that language is. Kind of cracks me up. Yeah, I've had one split with this girl before. And she tried going in too early. I mean, it was on my phone. It was saying it was too early to go in on my app. I said, I can't go in there yet. It's too early. Can't be going in there 15 minutes. No, it was like 17 minutes early. I'm kind of a stickler on the rules when it comes to these times. I may swipe that I've arrived a little earlier than usual. I'm also going to see, I got 7:15 to drop off time, so that's 35 minutes to get from here to there. Loaded.
Let's get started. Drive safe.
Shows it's 11-minute drive, 4.5 miles. What's the app say it is? 4.6 miles. Well, either way, it's not high enough to get mileage pay. And busy lady, I can't answer your question on your community post about changing the game because you play in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping. I don't get to see. I don't even know what you're playing. That poo game. Oh, I've got copyright claims when I'm down in this area. People playing their stereo so loud at stoplights. Damn microphones picked up on it, and I checked the next day and I got a copyright claim. Oh, here comes Indian dude. Still talking on the phone, but he got his order. Yeah, I'm probably going to swipe that I arrived in like one more minute. I don't know if this other driver's ever picked up from this place either. She may not know how difficult it is to get a parking spot and how lucky, if she got here right now, she would be, because the spot ahead of me and where that Indian guy's at, he's getting ready to pull out with his order and go. It's hard to get a spot on this side of the street, I'm telling you. And somebody just pulled up on a pretty nice bagger Harley. And I am swiping that I arrived. You don't appear to be at the location. Freaking right there. Tap to confirm button, otherwise tap cancel. You've arrived at your pickup. Important, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that was a cutoff, right? Don't be flying down this road and cutting people off when I'm parked here. That could have caused that other car to run right into me to get out of the way. They would have hit the sidewalk first, so they would have got airborne and probably hit 4 foot up off the ground in the back of my van. Yeah, they did something wacky with the lanes back here. They just repaved and restriped this road. That's going to throw people off for a while. Wouldn't spin the same forever. See how loud this Harley is when it starts. I wonder if I'll recognize the girls in there from the morning people. They've had all day to work on this order, though. It's pretty mild. It's not very loud at all. It's got hydraulics on it. It just lifted up. He drops it low when he parks it. I think she drives a white SUV or a minivan, if I recall. I can't get out right now. I want to get out so I can go in there. The traffic's flying by. It's moving my damn van. That's how close they're getting to me. And they should, speed limit is 25 miles per hour. And they're shaking my van when they're driving by me. I'm going to pull the microphone down. That looks like her pulling up right now. She just drove right over a curb too. In a white minivan. I'll be back. That's it. Red spelled it. That's I couldn't think of it. I had New Orleans stuck in my head for some reason. she has got most of it in her vehicle. She's got she's got all the milk. There's a lot of milk. And even more cookies than I do. And she was able to make a U-turn right here. I can't do that. It was all them round plastic platters.
Let's get started. Drive safe.
Yeah, there ain't no way I can make a U-turn like she just did. Unless there was no cars parked on the other side of the road, which there are. I told her I drive like an old lady. You're probably going to beat me there. I can't even get out of the parking spot. Abelardo's was the last order I did with her, and that's a Mexican place. I was so happy it wasn't Fazoli's. That Fazoli's had so much stuff, so much more than the Abelardo's did. Shit, the light just turned red. I'm gonna have to hang a left here. She just asked me where I was gonna park to go down there, and I said, I'm just a hotel. I'm pulling right up in the horseshoe, right where you drop off your luggage and guess. Yeah, I can cut through behind there's a parking lot behind these buildings across the street from it. I can cut through there and get back this way. I just gotta wait for this freaking light to turn red. When one of these lights turn red, every light down the whole road turns red. You can sit and watch it. It's pretty cool. And when the one turns green, they all turn green. Yeah, one of the girls that are there, she recognized me from in the morning. And then there was a guy in there. He was a night guy. He recognized me from night. He gave me cookies one night. Red velvet cookies. Red velvet cake cookies. Okay, they got cones. I might run over that cone because there's a car parked. Nope, I actually squeezed between a car and a cone. That's pretty next to impossible.
Turn left and then turn right.
Turn left and then turn right. Then this is that, blah, blah, blah. I'm just cutting in front of cars and getting to where I need to be. Now I gotta wait for another light.
Turn right.
Unless, oh, come on. The first car, the lead car is going straight. So we gotta wait for him, me and the car in front of me. Oh, they got turkey legs, ribs, rib tips, pork steak. What is the name of this place? A Touch of Texas Barbecue. That's where Naven's Barbecue used to be there. And the door is shut and it says sold out. At 6:40. Wow. I know in the barbecue business, that's your ultimate goal, is just selling out. But not this early. There's less humidity, that's for sure, but it's still humid. What up, Eric? Oh, on Discord. I'll have to check that in a little bit. After I'm done with this order. Well, son of a gun, I'm hitting all their lights red. She probably hit everything green. She made that U-turn and went right through the light that I just had to wait for. I couldn't make a U-turn. My van needs more space. The truck really needs more space. That's the wrong app.
In 0.6 of a mile.
Yeah, I'll do that in a little bit.
Right.
I can't right now. If that was a current message, did you try calling me on Discord? I don't have the Discord app open. Actually, I don't even use Discord on this phone. I got to get over. I got to get on Highway 44 down here. Oh, nobody in my blind spot. I didn't hear anybody honking at me. I'm hoping the cookies didn't fly all over inside her van because the ones she put on the back seat. Did I miss anything up here? Nope. Nope. I'm current on the chat. Oh yeah, I already knew about your domino effect of the late order. I'm almost out of mints. I need a new thing of icebreakers.
Turn right.
Yeah, it's so weird that she's got more in her car than I do. I'm not used to it. I even told her I'm used to having like 60 to 80% of the order in my van, and the other driver has the, the leftover. It's very strange for me. Either one of us could have done the whole order. It did not require two people. That's what I was telling the girl that works there that I know. I'm like, I don't have a damn clue why they requested two drivers on this for a freaking cookie order. And she's like, it's a really big one. I go, yeah, but either one of us, she's got a minivan, I got a cargo van. Either one of us could have fit this easily in our vans. And going to a hotel, you have access to all their luggage carts. If your cart's not big enough. And I got to drive real easy because I think I've got 5 stacks, 3 high. But I've got catering bags wedged all around them. I don't go on 55 here, I don't believe. Whoa! Some major wind just hit me out of nowhere. It just got really windy. I don't see the trees moving, but it sure hit my van. They repaved that again? Oh wait, that's the one going that way. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's... I don't know. That one. That looks like they repaved that again too. Jesus, they just repaved that like 4 years ago, and literally 2 months it already had potholes. If even 2 months. That was my route home from not Radio Shack, AutoZone.
In 1 mile, continue straight.
Because it disrupted my drive for a while when they were repaving it because it wasn't open. I'm getting off at where? Memorial. So I'm getting off like I'm going to the Lumiere. And nobody's talking. I can get over a couple lanes. Because if I don't, I'll end up in Illinois, and I'm not going to Illinois. Shit, I'm getting off at Walnut. Damn it, you said Memorial Drive.
Continue straight.
I didn't pass the exit.
Exit right.
But I wasn't in the right lane because it said I was getting off the next exit down. And then it just it flip-flopped on me. There's the arch right there. That's why I wish I could flip my phone around. And it was up high enough so you could see my Road Warrior view.
In 0.1 of a mile, turn left.
She has all the seats in her minivan, though. If I get a minivan, I'm pulling them damn seats out, so I got the cargo space. She looks like the soccer mom type, though, so she might have kiddos that need those seats. I don't need seats. I might keep the second row, but for the far back,
turn right.
I'll pull them out. No turn on red. That's just lovely. Carmine Steakhouse right there. My buddy used to be the GM of that, and then he got into selling cars. And now he's the general manager of a car dealer.
Turn left.
He worked his butt off to get there too. Oh shit, I gotta turn left here? Turning left on Market. Where do I gotta go up here? Okay, it'll be on the left. It's a red light, I can't go. What is that? It says I arrived at my drop-off, so I gotta be pretty doggone close. There's a guy right here. He's real balding right here, but he's got long hair. He's kind of funny looking. He's got a really big forehead and long hair. Not real long hair, but I mean, past his shoulders. A little bit past the shoulder. Just doesn't want to let go of that hair. Dude, embrace it. Shave your whole head bald. Or get a toupee. Get a rug. Okay, now where is the entry to this? Oh, it's right there. It sucks delivering to that building. And those people don't like to tip. They order a lot. I don't deliver there very often because of that. Which is where when I saw pull-up Street View, and I'm like, oh no, I don't want to go there. But I'm like, that's not number one. And I spun it around. I'm like, oh, it's the Hilton. The Hilton Hotel. Why didn't she pull up further, damn it? I barely got room.
Let's go. Turn right, and then turn right.
I shall return. Yeah, you don't want to do it early because that pisses Easy Cater off. Yeah, I wait till it's because I do it all the time. I'll show up a couple minutes later and I don't even mark that I arrived until I'm halfway up to wherever I got to be. I had to go up to Christian Hospital, I think it's called, up in Dunn Road, up in way up north. I got 2 days ago. I got my steps in, let me tell you, because I couldn't believe it. Then I delivered a bunch of Deweys to. I think it's Missouri Baptist out of Dallas, Fort area. It always takes me to the far east or west side of the hospital, and I'm like, I know it's not gonna be here. And the guy walked down the meeting. This is like 30 Dewey's pizza, big. He didn't even have a cart, nothing. And we literally had to walk to the opposite side of the hospital, out the door, over to the parking garage, around the corner, and there's an elevator, and we had to go up on the 3rd floor there. Because I'll get. I had a bungee cord for that. I don't know where it went. Because for this reason, when I'm on a hill, it likes to roll away sometimes. No, I just roll over it. Be easier. My bags work. They kept them flying. I just shoved them all around it. Shit, Lord. It's been hot lately, you know. I'm just throwing the bags back and I'm not stacking them nice or anything. I've had that guy that was in there. He's given me cookies before.
Okay. Maybe just so they don't fall. Okay.
Well, I'm going to get screwed on that. God. Explain that in a minute. Shit. Completed the order 2 minutes late because we couldn't all fit in the elevator. And she disappeared because she waited. She was going to take the next one. And I couldn't find her. I went looking for her. And I didn't have a good signal in there. I was down. I ended up in their basement of a Hilton. The elevator took me to the freaking basement. It's not the button I hit. I'm running around all over the place looking at all mine was already unloaded. And the cart, the luggage cart that we used for the rest of it had like the bellhop guy bring that up. Yeah, I know that light was a little on the red side. Man, dude, you're about to lose your door. Freely swinging a door open into traffic, that'd be his fault too. I'd take it clean off.
In 0.1 of a mile, turn left.
I'm gonna see if I can get that fixed because I'm sure she completed hers on time.
Turn left.
Wait, huh? Okay, I see where it's got me going. Oh man, I'm gonna eat this cookie. I just like that. Doing splits really gets me out of my routine. I don't. I don't know what it is. Tasty. I think it's got like M&Ms and chocolate chips in it, and it might be an oatmeal. I don't know what it is. It was good. Yeah, I just ran all over the basement trying to find the door to get back to where I was, and none of them were working because I was three floors or 4 floors further down. And it was so hot down there. They do all the laundry down there. It was very hot and humid. Yep. Yeah, I just passed Bush. I didn't steal the cookie. The lady gave it to me.
In 1 mile, exit left.
I guess I'm going to take 55 south instead of 44. If I can avoid driving on Highway 30 / Gravois, I've been trying to avoid that lately because people are driving like fools and there's been a lot of accidents. And I just try and stay out of harm's way. I'm doing some kind of construction here.
Exit left.
I could eat like 12 of these. up, Chevy? I apologize for however the chat looks because I can't tell. But when I'm on my phone, I can't stand looking at live streams anymore because the chat is way different. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I barely scroll a little bit and it goes to the next video. If I just get back down to the bottom of the chat and barely hit the screen of the phone, it goes down, it'll scroll down to the next video. Like all the time. And it drives me nuts. It's not bad watching it on my tablet, but on my phone, it sucks. On either one. I tried both of them, they both do it the same way. Well, I guess I won't upload a short today. I didn't get any. I didn't get to see any Kodak moments to shoot some shorts today. God, I don't know what was in that basement, boy. It had me coughing. I just feel like gravel in my lungs now. I mean, it was humid down there. I didn't think it was that humid. A lot of humidity will do that to me. I was hoping the cookie would fix it. Yeah, as soon as I was walking out of that hotel, I was feeling it. Oh, I have no idea what anybody looks like. Everybody's white. Their name's white. The text is white with a gray background. And I can see like 7 messages worth. I don't see that much on if I stream through YouTube. And there's no for me to read the chat. Another reason I don't like. While I'm driving down the road, the better. I gotta remember to make a van payment tonight or tomorrow. I'm waiting for my insurance to come out first. It should be coming out today, or it gets billed. My insurance gets billed on the 21st, and you go there, it says it tell you I made my payment, but it's not out of my bank account yet. Man, don't blame it on the smoking. It has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with whatever I inhaled in the basement of that hotel. I was fine until after that. That's fine. There's 4 lanes. Everybody can fly around me. I may start using Rumble. Who's on Rumble? Or dual streaming. Stream here and on Rumble. I don't know how the hell to do that. Well, I got a good idea how to do it. I don't know how I get both chats up on here, though. I've got a Rumble account. Oh shit, I'm doing 70? Boy, you can tell this is a new highway. They just repaved it. So smooth, I didn't realize I was doing 70. I gotta slow back down. Well, all the cars were still passing me. That was an Easy Cater event. Like literally like the Easy Cater. It was an event they're putting on. We just delivered to Easy Cater. May have to make some hot tea with some raw honey in it when I get home. Herbal, no caffeine. Well, I can do caffeine. I can do caffeine this early. Chances are it keeps me from getting a headache in the morning from lack of caffeine. I'm much more awake now than I was on the way to pick up that order. Damn. Once I get in my non-humid house, that'll stop. Tell me this chat's not still going down. No, it's not. Nobody's chatting. Yeah, I got one tomorrow. I don't know what time I'm going to be out. 10 o'clock. I don't know. It's going 16.2 back out near me, so I'll be close to home. At least it's going all that mileage the right direction for it. Wow, my old snow cone stand doesn't even have anybody standing in line. It's 7. Oh God, we used to be packed at this time of night. What are they doing wrong? Especially after it's been so hot. Yeah, we would be packing. I'd have a line 30, 40 people deep. Somebody's not doing something right up there. Yeah, for like until like 10 o'clock at least. I'd have a line anywhere from 20 to 40 deep between like an hour ago and 10 o'clock at night, 10:30, sometimes even past 11. And I didn't really promote it on Facebook. I wasn't on the social medias with it. I just built it over the years. Built it up to get that busy. And prided myself in making the best tasting snow cones in St. Louis. Probably the whole state of Missouri, really. I put a lot of work into making that syrup and making it and flavoring it just right. If they're not doing
Exit right.
If they're not making their own syrup and buying it ready to use, that doesn't taste as good. It's not as sweet. And the flavor doesn't last. It gets diluted real quick after the snow starts to melt.
In 0.6 mile, keep right.
We had flavors like strawberry daiquiri, margarita, stuff that's, sound like alcoholic drinks. The adults would always ask, "Hey, can you put a snort of whatever in that? Can you put some tequila in that? Can you put whatever in the daiquiri? Put some rum, some cap?" No, you can't. It's illegal. I can't do it. You can bring your own and dump it in there all you want outside of this building, but I cannot serve liquor. I don't have a liquor license. Damn, it won't. Something got in there. Yeah, that snow also, if you mix, I tried it, so I know. If you mix liquor with it, you might as well, you're going to have a Slurpee because it's going to melt the snow real fast. Especially if you make it, the stronger you make it, the quicker the snow is, or ice if you're making a cocktail. You got a really strong drink, it's going to melt the ice a lot faster. Go ahead, buddy. I'm driving directly, golly. That car just flew by me on the right, and that lane ends like right there. I'm driving directly into the sun. Got the vibe. Well, you can see it on my chin. Was children. You got to apply for that. They got to approve it. It would have been really hard for me to get a liquor license for a snow cone stand. And the employees we had, were most of them were under 21. Hell, some of them are under 18. As long as they're over 18, they can serve it, but they can't make it. That's against the law. Yeah, people used to tell me to get a license all the time. I'd be the busiest snow cone stand around. I'm like, I'm already the busiest snow cone stand around. I don't need liquor for it. The one that was in the Kirkwood Farmers Market, they would get busier, but they were only open like Saturday and Sunday. And they had all that foot traffic from the farmers market. That's the only reason they were busier. And then my main competition, the snow cone Nazi, most people called her, she made snow cones real slow. So when you drove by, there was always a long line of people getting snow cones. But if you drove by every like 3 minutes, it was the same people in line. That line moved so slow, so it always looked like she was pretty busy. We were slamming them out that window. We were moving that line quick. Plus, she was dirty. She would reuse her cups out of the trash can, wipe them out with a dirty paper towel or a dirty towel. There's proof of it. Yet, that lady would call the health department to try and... Debbie, I knew her for years, and she told me without actually telling me who it was calling the health department all the time on me. And I'm like, that lady reuses cups out of her trash can. Right. That's who needs to be have the health department called on her. I go, you need to. She said they didn't have the manpower to catch her. And I'm like, well, an offense like that is worth, all you gotta do is put them in the church parking lot across the street, because that's where I caught her doing it. It was before she opened one day, and I wasn't even paying attention. I just happened to be driving by because I drove by there all the time, where she was located, and I glanced over left. I'm like, oh my God, there she is. She's actually taking cups out of the trash can. So I flipped a U-turn and went into the parking lot in the church across the street and watched her do it. Just stacking them one in the other right out of the trash can. I'm like, she does do it. Because I'd only heard it from customers. I hadn't actually saw it myself. It was all hearsay. But in the first season that I had that snow cone stand open, I never heard that one time. But right after we opened the second year, we heard it from some people we knew. And then like an hour later, heard it from some other people we knew, but they didn't know those other people. And then we just kept hearing it all summer. People were calling her the reuse it lady. There used to be a Hardee's there, and I was told she would come over and use that bathroom, and she'd have like those big plastic gloves on that they wear at Subway to make sandwiches. She would go in the bathroom, use the bathroom, and come back out with the same damn gloves on. That's disgusting. Probably the same gloves she used to wipe out the dirty cups. She had no running water. She couldn't wash them, and they're styrofoam cups. You can't wash styrofoam cups. I think whatever that is finally almost gone. There's a tickle back there. Did you just flip your high beams at me? Slow the hell down. Yeah, you're getting real close to my rear end. I hit my brakes a little harder than I needed to right there for this red light. I had somebody right up on my tail though. So I brake checked him without brake checking him. Freaking sun. Now, when I see all you on other live streams, y'all chat like crazy. I hope that light turned green. I took off and everybody was still sitting there. Yeah, I'm on 30. Right. The Faith Church right there. That dude came back up on my tail. Now he's going around me. BMW something with really, really bright headlights. Oh, the dude that does the junkyard auto parts and sells them on eBay. I'm gonna get a list of 150 from them, 150 parts, tried, true, and tested. They sell well every week on eBay. All the years, makes, and models, all the different years of each were the same parts. Work on everything. It's gonna cost me 20 bucks, but that is something I'm gonna start doing, is selling auto parts on eBay. Sometimes I see a lot of deer. I just put a short up yesterday morning when I was leaving my trailer park. Right at the exit, there were a mama and 2 does, and I don't know. Can a doe have 2 deer, or I thought they just had one at a time because they're kind of big to squeeze out 2 of them. But it was 2 fawns and 1 doe, 2 little Bambis, and that doe wasn't very big. Another reason I didn't think it could possibly have 2. Yeah, you get out in the country, the back roads, you'll see a lot more deer. I know a field I can go to. I've seen as many as 14, 15 deer in that field. Right about this time of day when the sun's starting to get a little, well, actually where it's located, that whole field will be shaded right now because of the trees. And where the sun is right now. Damn, I hate getting home this late. Kind of wound up from doing some work, and then all of a sudden I'm like, shit, I gotta go to bed now. Damn, didn't get much me time. I was watching this, I don't know the name of the channel. It just popped up on my YouTube for the first time today. It's a car channel. And they went somewhere to buy a brand new Dodge Charger EV, the Hellcat, because they saw somewhere that they've been sitting there for 410 days, brand new, and not selling. So the dealership didn't want to sell it to them for half price. I think that was just a bait and switch kind of thing they did, but they got them to sell it to them for half price. It was $78,000, and they got it for whatever half of that is. And I didn't know this. The Hellcat, it's a Hellcat. It's got a subwoofer, a speaker in the back of it, on down in the bumper, aiming outside. So when you step on the gas, it revs up. When you start it, it revs up with a motor, like a V8 sound, like a throaty V8. And they talked about getting it wrapped and making it, and putting the 01 on it and making it look like the General Lee. I'm like, Randy at Auto Auction Rebuilds has already done that with the same exact car. And I saw it up close. I got pictures. I shot video of it over at the Hot Rod Power Tour. But it's been done. But that guy's got 4.7 million subscribers that I was on the channel I was watching today. I'm like, good Lord. So I got to check out some of his other content. I was shocked it was the first time it's ever crossed my screen, his channel. or at least the first time it's crossed my screen with something that interested me enough to click on it. Oh, they do. I didn't know that. There's a Mexican restaurant here called Que Pasa. When Jay Twist was up here, we ate there one night. It was actually pretty good. Can't say the service was the best because the woman couldn't understand Spanish and she was Mexican.
Turn left.
Because she couldn't understand English, so I said something to her in Spanish and she's like, what? And I know I pronounced it right.
In 0.6 of a mile, turn left, and then turn right.
I've worked with a lot of Mexicans in kitchens. That's where I learned it. From Mexicans, so I know I pronounced something that she can understand. She can understand that either. Well, they were also closing in less than an hour. I kind of didn't really want to go there, but Jay Twist wanted to. So we went. Usually a restaurant like that I'm not going to go to if it's less than an hour before they or even an hour. Usually if it's under 2 hours before closing time, I don't really even want to go there. I'll go somewhere else that's open later. Or not go at all. Because I know from working on the kitchen side of it, I hate those people that do that. I don't know the name of the channel. I'll see if I can find it. But he has 4.7 million subscribers, if I recall right. I can find it on my other phone before I get home. I gotta send a message to support too and tell them, hey, check the other driver's time that she completed the order. I was gonna my signal was choppy and shoddy in there too. It always is in those those hotels downtown. I think I can't remember, one of the fancy ones down there. We'll call it the Marriott. I don't know which one it was. Drury Inn. I had to deliver down in the basement. Well, in their lobby, I barely got a signal, and when I got down to their banquet halls and their convention hall, whatever they are, the conference, that stuff's all in their lower level. I didn't even have service. I actually made it out the front door just in time to get the picture uploaded and get it completed on that one. This one I didn't. Kind of forgot about it because I was running around looking for the other driver. But I hope she completed it on time so I can go off her time and say, look, that's when we completed it. It was actually completed before then. Look what time we got there when we broke the geofence, because we were there like 7 minutes early. Actually, we were there like 22 minutes early. What the hell is that big ass truck on the street? That's a freaking semi with a giant long flatbed trailer. I don't think they're supposed to be on our street at all. Yeah, I don't think semis are supposed to drive on our streets. They're too heavy. Let me catch up with that chat here in a second. Turn those headlights off. Get this thing on. Yeah, I think it is Cletus McFarlane. Something like that. I don't know what 5280 Cars is. Well, I figure he has to do something all right to get that many damn subscribers. Because you have that many subscribers, you're definitely making what I call that YouTube money. No doubt in my mind, he's making the YouTube money. I still got to eat dinner, too. It's too late to eat dinner. But I am home, ladies and germs. I have to go in and get some trash together and get that rolled out here real quick before it gets dark and I turn on the light and then it tracks all the... Actually, the porch light is on. I didn't know how long it was going to take me to get home. But once it gets dark, I got to deal with the bugs trying to fly in the house when I open the door. And they do. It's crazy. But thank you all for hanging out on this dinner time delivery. And I will be back out 9:20ish tomorrow, a.m. Central Time. I'll be firing up the live stream somewhere around then. And I just have the one delivery. P.F. Chang's. I didn't even look at the details on it. $1,193.07 worth of P.F. Chang's. 5 items. So it's going to be catering packages in the P.F. Chang boxes. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to develop my channel into something like that to where I didn't have to do the gig work, but I'd still probably do some catering. Catering's just too good to give up unless I'm really making that YouTube money. The really good YouTube money, because that's another reason I don't want to base my content off gig work. Because eventually I don't want to do the gig work. I want to do the YouTube work where I can just dedicate all the time to content. That way I don't have to go out to work to get my content, doing this kind of work to do my content. But I'd like to do a lot more with cars, not because it says Gigwise Outdoors. That's not just strictly fishing. In fact, I'm going to come up with another logo without the fish and put some kind of hot rod on it, maybe a rat rod or something. I don't have a rat rod, never had a rat rod, but I'd like to have a rat rod. But it'd be the only rat rod with freaking air conditioning. Because I'd hook up some vintage air in it. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to get me something to eat after I do the trash. Peace, everybody. Thanks.